Hi, everybody. It's Miss Elizondo, and this video is going to help you to see how to do your science lab experiment that we had today, Thursday, September 17th. Okay, so we are changing matter, and it's all a matter of temperature. Okay, so I'm going to show you my science notebook because my science notebook has the data table. And we're asking ourselves the question, how long will it take for an ice cube to melt completely? Okay, and we have three ways you can do this. Okay, the first process is place one ice cube in a bowl. Okay, so I have my bowl. Here's my bowl. Okay, here's my cereal bowl. Okay, and then I predicted, well, it's going to take 10 minutes for one ice cube in the bowl to melt completely into water. Today, we're going to observe what happened and then record the time. So I'm going to use my cell phone as a timing device. Okay. So my timing device on my cell phone is the stopwatch. Okay. Make sure you use the stopwatch. So the next process is you're going to place one ice cube on your hand. Okay. So you're going to place it on your hand and you're going to start the stopwatch. How long will it take for the ice cube to melt completely? And you're going to write the number here according to your timing device. Okay. And you're going to describe what happened. And lastly, the last process you do is the last ice cube, you put it in your mouth. Okay. But before you do that, you need to tell me or tell yourself, what is my hypothesis? I think that the ice cube in my mouth is going to melt within 2 minutes. Okay. And then we're going to test it. Okay. So the first process, right here, I'm going to place one ice cube in the bowl. So I'm going to take my ice cube. Okay. Here's my ice cube. And I start the timer. Okay. So here's my timer. Once it's in the bowl, start. Okay. And you're going to wait until the ice cube melts. Okay. So I'm going to wait till the ice cube melts. Once it melts completely, okay, that's what you record here. Now, when my ice melted, it was 60 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. And then my observations are written there. So I'm going to have another ice cube. Okay. So I'm going to reset my stopwatch. You're going to finish that one, reset my stopwatch. Okay. And I'm going to set it in my hand. So once I put it in my hand, I got to be ready because it's going to start melting. So I have my towel. Okay. So I put it in my hand and I start the timer. And it's in my hand, it's in my hand, it's in my hand. And here's my timer. Okay. And once it completely melts in your hand, so if it starts to hurt or it's too cold, kind of move it around. Okay. Give your hand a break. Okay. Switch to the other hand. Switch to the other hand, and so on. Okay. Once it melts completely, you write down the time. Okay. So today, the time I had was 17 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay. And while it was melting, I put down it was cold, it was wet, it was freezing at first, and then it got tolerable. Okay. It was okay after that. Then the next ice cube is you put it in your mouth. Okay. And you're going to see how long it takes for it to melt in your mouth. And you're going to use the timer. You're going to reset it, reset your stopwatch. As soon as you put it in your mouth, press start. Okay. And as soon as it melts, stop. And that's what you record. Okay. So when I did this today, I'm going to write it down. It took me 2 minutes and 32 seconds to melt the ice cube in my mouth. And it melted the fastest. That's what I wrote down because it was faster than the one in my hand and faster than the one in the bowl. Was I correct in my hypothesis? No, but I was pretty close. Okay, I was 32 seconds in difference, okay, between my hypothesis and the actual record number, okay, what I recorded. Same thing here. I was way off here. I was totally wrong. I had said 3 minutes and it was actually 17 minutes and 15 seconds for the cube to melt in my hand. And then yesterday I said 10 minutes, that it would take 10 minutes for the cube to melt in the bowl. And it was actually more than an hour. Okay. So this is what we did today for our experiment. Now, if you kept getting logged off and things like that, when this is why I put the video. Okay. So I hope this helps you. This is what we did today. And then, of course, if you have a lab experiment, you're going to have to write a lab report. So on the left side, okay, is my lab report. And I have to use these vocabulary words within my report. Okay, so I have to use condensation, evaporation, freezing, melting matter, and temperature within my lab report. So if I don't like to write a lot, I still have to have the important things in my lab report. So yes, I can use 2 words in one sentence. Okay, so this is what I wrote today. And in my last sentence is trying to make my experiment better. Like, how could I improve on this experiment? Okay, I want to try this experiment with chocolate, like M&Ms or something. Okay, that's why you see my sentence in blue. But all of this information is using my vocabulary words and describing what happened with your experiment. Okay, I hope that helps you. Thank you.